Duty for my mama Jo, Mama Kwaba de Bahu for Life Radio. So Sabri no tree abwa pounsima ediana. Jumedia yedrusu ne me mangana yedmedi at the bro, memeda enmrebia. So pegana and semwetia they say what they call to baby and a big error. Sabri Hope for Life Radio and TV, our life or social media platform be Sabri, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, just Yajibe be Enumere ma disedi a meso ne se tonsa frɛ wonua na wonua bi nso mfrɛ mo na meka ya honia ni dwumadi ma no enye fɛ sanso na betimi a kyerɛ won wadwen won number ye didi so yi 703-445-5220 703-590-1692 Sounds na bit me at share was Skype number 703-565-2360 and then media in Sembi ewo ho in Sembi edika Enunti Yebeka and the Yebedin Komo at the Afa a US police brutality say ye bro a man for a year police for Nanke him say baby as a watch will be to me giant at 12 bit to me a friend any year a police for Enumere asembisan se enti se bibi ye wa ubenya kukudro afre police and sa wuye bibini uye tuntum te se me me proud to say me ye bibini o me mferi o na won so me post we be on Facebook na me bisa say enti ne ekoso Ghana ye chaos total chaos obehun protest and ne keka ho so ye beka say enti nipa ba ko pe ene nam so na sade ya ba ana na sa nipa ba ko no ono ne hwan a eno gina bebi a eye space a wo hye sa wo hye space a me hye na wadwen eye different so once we share different persons so our dream a different enti ye bedin komoni ahwe ne ebetumi aye na se ye ho kire se police ni kra stop here na edien ne ebetumi ebisa edien ne ebetumi aye ye be say din komon so e dey afa COVID-19 ene abatu ebekoso December etie for and then make time say a year COVID-19 no Ghana confirmed case so far a 9,462 recovery at 3,547 and you see a Tifri mass say active cases in a 5,871 and a moon 44 and actually one Nyame one cry in see ye be sending komo e de afa a year disaster year June 3rd 5 years near Ghana at Rianchemisie e de ani yesua bibi e de afrimu ana insuo fi ase se etutoi when mun yakeka ho ibedi ho komo Sabri my baby afo aye krado e wa homa no so na me de ade bi etwem Esan said 20th of this month, June, NPP for Eco Primaries, Aquaco Yomo parliamentary candidate. Oshania campaigns, Nequa, maybe free Koforidia, and to me, I think Koforidia deserve better. Kofta, new job in Saf, it deserve better. And just some instrument to Manutu, Koforidia, ye deserve better. So what's your campaign so I'll be constituency BSA MP to me create employment at the man mebuno a bit to be create transport company at the ma constituency no senior between puntu nyoma bekoso na wokwa kuforidua ohun social media na MP supporters ni bi can say and the MP distribute fertilizer and na why street light excuse me why street light assemblyman po street light na no ye news ana ye deserve better o ye hunia ya bema twemu be bibi boate no be masa esibe wodi bia ye say Drew Kofi Befi so I delegate mummy anya serious men dream we through and your selfish interest yantwen your bet me dem puntu ade abako foribia new job in staff and ye kan wan asem anwumre many abre na make say you Michael Ocher Befi Kofi Befi chief executive of that free zone board so and one asem na making me di be see her you bet so George will fear na George why a crowd am amento nka
OMORAW
na bacho wa pomu
na me adom boko na mo so
nyame di acheme
da nyame ase
George as a background no didi kakre bi wo ho TUTU fie ha na ana TUTU nyama asante asante so my George ye be fiase George mama ma osima ba kon na fechi awadofo ni enfri dwumedi ase
OMORAW medase na mechia etiefo nyina na masro nyame ahode amobi bia se onyame akoso aboye ho ban na yeda so tiase yani etiefo in times like this utu say if you are seeing just say nipe but the one that you no nyame ma hede yeda so tiase we are very fortunate nti beda tiefo nyina se ne akoso asro nyame ahoden ama obi bia ne akoso akacho bia so obi bia hwiye onhwe no ho hwiye se be ya onhwe no ho hwiye se be ya aturenchem bia enkonkoto no nti OMORAW anyumre masam nyina se onyame enka obi bia
amen etie for George na motene nkan kwame asante me makwa abade badwumedi so
OMORAW mejeso
na bacho wa pomu
agana dom diaboko because na ochoko bese ya na tese ele ye diate the George can mu ko omoma e di fifi na ya abo mo but really enye experience and I say ye hu bia F20 but ono ana dum ene bia so yes or the divine selection is that kind there are social organize they can say adanka uchi dan for nakopon
Joe asante na motene nkan George
yes sir
mama mfiase mfio so
now ba for phone to me
I think say your ben say do so ana wa abaso nti yemfa mute George mama nko memra so ye fiase efri aye police brutality ekoso e wo US ha ehemfa ye free ene aba bedru ha
OMORAW medase police brutality say sadie we ekoso ana ehase nyene ya dia ahase inferior ni na bakuya esi recently na ma chese bring kra
right
OMORAW platform bi also the crofo enemy kontopa before me meka ho no ade ba ko pe e do say yeti ase de yeti ase ne say enya ade a abrofo no ebe ma kwan me ne wo mo ayepeda nya ade a abrofo no ebe di yen atum ana me ka yempo a say I'm being charitable but say specifically African Americans now move here. Some of them mean free. I am an American citizen by adoption. Maybe I saw a catcher madam for business and they say, Masa, we are American citizens by adoption. Anytime they will take all the privileges and the immunities they will take it away from you and send you out from their country. In Tiano, we are citizens by adoption. But when you compare gang to African Americans, from Akatapona, they don't have anywhere to go. It is high time. I don't know any power between the two. Before we come and as African American Akatapona, many people between a 2 and 4. I'm on my 10 year maybe because OMORAW, they say me, meaning baby I'm free. My mama who says this I'm a crew. But akata nina ono ni na 10 generations ago metmo ono na breso neno oni baby a ofri oti ase oni baby ofri krowe and ofri ya wona na me maame ene ne maame ne baabe ene ne nana ofrum ha ha no free but you me do kwa e was say e be before ne ti ase say bibie ni kwa omo be ya atutumfo no abrofo no ebedi wo matum ese wo mu yekuifo enu nti no wo mu no be bibia pepepe enya adwuma because OMORAW ukopa adwuma ye interview separately but hourly rate no you never know how much yedema broni and you never know how much yedema wo bibini and wo mo match ne penso de bia broni woni na ye adwuma but oje sene enti ebre bia du this is the breno this is the hour is now say enya dia abrofo no ombedi atumuda omudi entumuda enti samo for so mo na mo yire mo ho say mo no mo be ye dia kra na they will never accept you because obi aya wo ha ya tete ha wona na no ne ye yusu o mo ti say nyan any donkey any ye do o ma build this ekuru we ye kofto abi before edu o mo be gu krum ha yusu o mo ti say mwa any ye do o mo build ekuru railway ye di nipa any ye chicha locks any da won kon any ye chi o mo ti say nyan and donkeys and I say bulls and o mo hihye railways. But the history is there. And they know, the whites, they know. But they still see, before they say, you are not part of us. In general, maybe some me to Kroma, me God, some me see ye, about Timpa. Down and put a yam style. A yam style, no. 70 years about Timpa, maybe me put a for it. So Puma metari. But I me Pierre Trabontain, say you about Tim and Yamia, it's never part of me. It's high timer. Unyame was so Yakupon at time before Kuma Akuma. Mom who says the more treatment will never go away. The more treatment, it will never go away. It did not start Trump's era. Net Trump operation is you. Obama bring your corner and say that's how brutality we need. Na ya dia eti. Kwame feedback.
My phone that me to Mr. George George was saying about It's not for me. Okay.
Tutu.
Aha.
Bro, my feedback to my why. Enti tomorrow the me kan nyina ne say enya dia abrofo no wo mo bedi ya tum ti say wo bedi atum ana so bedi akatafo na tum say ekuro we dey a part of it that never bibia no obetini change saade no
enti ni awo kan na sa wo hwe protest ya ekika koso no impact bi enfrimu ma bibia mfa so bia ma
omoro impact be fi mu aba ne say what friend is saying my demonstration in one you know the next what friend is saying 6 months or less than a year no for because winning omoro and the crown and what they yaka yeah before na ukuma ni akatafo ni nyina no they kept blacks and kata including woman mufu akatafo ni yemu nyina no omoro ye ni mraso yenim raso you're fortunate say ya lucky say you police ni e wo lie so aye kwame che krom ha about 70% of crime any murder aye koso krom ha e before she say police ni ye nyina ye social media ye nfo she say police ni watch e bia black na all driver be it or over speedy be it the target border car na one year. Be it or he is driving under influence of any kind of drug. Be it only driver's license. What no oba comporting no only police in Nakatano. Officer fight to police in no. Yes, you say here before the what is abrofo. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. Yeah, before you walk through with him, especially a catapult. You ndim mraso.
Okay.
And ya dia omode mra ye adwuma. Me minima kata nya dia me ndim no a what we are pa na num to aka tell me say atra me say he will never in his life going to work. If we say nana and ye dey titi kuri. Nana adwuma bia wo sane nana ye bia no onu ba wo so ye bia nana ye ni na wi. In the past, or no be a Juma who come at your tax again. No way on your be. And of course, on the damn sorry, and yes, because the system is there to provide for him, irrespective of whether he works or not.
Judge, Homeso, Homesamba, Subium, because of say, Osi Yen Nimra so hano, Homeso, Namenko Kwame Asante. Our police ni and also what experience or both police and military na yenshia bibi Asante
No.
Yeah, mesama wakwa babium.
Yeah.
Right, Asante otie ni George Eken. Sa police brutality ekosui. Wo now she uniform. Sabri black sewo police muno. Send or more feel a police form ye before no. Send or more feel sa ohwe nia ekosui at this time.
Mami ensan chair was here for Ebi na Anthony George make a point to be say before any emotional intimate and the pedal. And it's high time after it's time also before realizing say the minimum for any pedal. And I agree with George on that aspect.
Right.
But that is not what the people are protesting or fighting for.
Okay.
They are not fighting for equity right now. That is not what they are fighting for. Because they know that is never going to happen. But what they are protesting against is our lives also matter. So they are over treaty or arresting what the position of authority now. Abra arresting the how we treat him or her I want you to treat me, the same. Because mention the model the same thing and they are not fighting for equity. That is not what they are fighting for. And chair and Ahmed Aubrey, yeah, and more for me and more again here at Ikun. You are not protesting because those and more were not in position of authority.
Okay.
So now when idea are happening over the years, in our industry, and I have to become a movie. And I was making briefing our early about. We are to confine the baby about police from our crew free. Yeah, and it's a protest bomb certain. That is what the people are protesting against right now. Say, treat us fairly. You will be the rule. Yeah, not Charleston, North Carolina, who come among for our saw them up. Before I saw them up, we arrested him, and they treated him humanely. But Abia and Kodivinia and Kaomo and Tritinisa. That is what the people are fighting against. So, treat us the same way you treat your fellow white people. Oh, Abdawa, yes, now, George Park Ekaze, a yana, independent be any police for a challenge. It is true. Statistically, no, and after from where I can experience and one in police station, or more authority a challenge panel. A black.
Drax.
A black. Okay. Because they always think to say the police officer is out there to get him or her. And by the time I only been encounter Nankasana, was shy to play defensive.
Okay.
But that shouldn't give you the police officer no authority to abuse this person. Okay. That is why you are trained. Your escalation of force and the escalation of force. So, escalation of force will be level. And the machine if I call aggression now. Then if I call it ever for more, you have to also calm down. You don't have to stay up there.
Okay.
You have to obey the baseball bat at the about to make up. Maybe two area hands. Or the baseball bat needs to go here. Not on no case human being. There is no point for you to keep pointing your gun at this person. And that is where your training has to kick in. So, I agree, black people like to challenge authority, but it shouldn't give anybody the audacity to take their life when it's not needed. Situation here happened here, it broke the camel's back. And years, and away, I had the last straw for the black people here in Tomo protest here. They are so agitated and they are so angry. Situation here happened here. It was needless. There was no way in the video, almost George Floyd, any almost struggle. Even though so no more struggle at some point, once when you're in handcuffs, there is no point for you to keep him on the ground and control him. You have to sit him up and talk to him, or you have to take him away to the station and start processing him if you have enough charges. To sit on the person's neck for 8 minutes and 40-something seconds was uncalled for. Black people, again, are not fighting for equity at this point. They are fighting to be treated fairly. Obeka said, is not a problem. You can say that it is up to you, but understand it said, when the police officer, or you racist, not all of them. When a police officer who is racist pull you over or have an encounter with you, your culture, your background does not matter. The only thing they see is the color black. If you can say, I don't care if you're Ghana, I don't care if you're Jamaica, I don't care if you're Hefa. They don't care about where you are from. They care about your color if they are racist. And so Obi Eka said, you can't think Kuma, Nako Ghana, you can't think Kuma, Nako Cameroon. This is not a time for that argument. It is time for us all to stand together and say, enough is enough. I am black, I'm human being, I'm black, I breathe breath just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like me, but you have to respect me the way I respect you.
Right.
And this thing have gone on for so long to the point that regardless of your background, regardless of your color, black, brown, or white, or a police officer, most people are so scared to speak out against their fellow officers because of fear.
Kwame Mpacho meba o. Ofrefo afre Mpacho obetumi atwenga too early say be fa call Sabri until obetumi tie kakra mepem na wafre. Aya Kwame to aso ai.
So, it is Ayana been said black officers and also brown officers for them to speak out for fear of amount for the power maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are not willing to make a change, then that job is not for you. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to make a change, or that job is not for you. So there have been so many instances. Yeah, these officers get away with what they do. The officer in question, he had over 15 complaints against him, and he was still on the force. It shouldn't happen. So he should be riding the desk. That's what they call it. He should be riding the desk. He should be a station officer, sitting at the station all the time, doing paperwork, and not be on the street maltreating people. And if police departments are not able to take action against the police officers and bring them to justice and punish them up, and they know that they can get away with it. So he got away with it 15 times. Then the case with and then addressed George Floyd every and I able to family prayer and the complaint will go, but this guy will still probably get away with it and still be on the street. So
right.
It's time for us all to say that enough is enough. And it's so hard to be a black police officer right now because your own people think that you are against them. And the white people also don't know when you're going to take the side of the people that are protesting. I've had people tell me that when I was a police officer, they told me that we don't even look at you as a black guy anymore because once you wear the uniform, you stop being a black guy. You are now part of the white people treating us wrong. It's time for us all to get up and speak our mind. No matter what it's going to take, we have to be able to stand up and speak our minds and fight for the right thing.
Asante, more court training, when commodity, you who says Sadi Fiasiano, ache ye training a bemu my HSA, sa racist a dear coso, and yes, say, so we with my professionally. I won't call you Bibi Saba mo training during training period. No.
I can tell you that every police department have or tell their people that you have to treat people the same way you want to be treated, regardless of race, age, or gender. But most of the time, these white people, some of the white people, it is unconscious. That is what you grew up knowing. So, black people are this, black people are that. And the least mistake a black person will make to challenge your authority, it gives you more power to try to justify what you want to do to them. So, department, they are teach their people say, no, don't do that. You have to treat everybody right. But at the end of the day, it has to be a strong conviction on the part of the individual police officer to know that, okay, every human being is the same as me, regardless of their race, their color, or gender. Yeah, already, ukuta. It is up to the individual to go through the training. There is no training that says, OMORAW is still there for analyzing the console.
Okay.
I'm going to dismiss the console. But he still went ahead and did that. Regardless of the training, if you don't really think about it and you don't really know, say, I'm going to do it the same way, these kind of mistakes, will happen regardless of training. I guarantee you, say, every department teach their people, say, treat people with respect and dignity, but people don't do it.
All right, Kwame, before some go to TUTU, I mean, Misa Osa, we say, Metekemu as a bibini, please ni ejiname. Me wa ho kwan se metimi bisa no nienti a ojiname. Ana se me wa ho kwan se me de me license and ID e de manu ana se me ni ho kwan.
That is a very good question. I always tell people that police ni age now or so one. But this is what you have to do. Say adiasa. Let's say baby I want baby I can now age now. That's the first thing you have to look for.
Okay.
You have to pull over. Oh baby I safe. In terms of baby oh that police ni age now. Then you look ahead. One who says there is a gas station door, and I said shopping mall door, and I said shopping street door. Your best bet is to pull over close to that place so people will see what is going on.
Okay.
Because you never know what is going to happen. So that's the first thing you have to look for. You now look for a place that is safe and well lit. Can never be everybody will see what is going on. They have the right to ask for a license and registration. And you also have the right to ask them why to pull you over. It is your right. And they have to tell you why. I mean, every police officer knows that the first thing that you even have to do when you pull somebody over and it says, you introduce yourself and what department you work for. In the area, Prince William County. The first thing I have to say is, hey, good afternoon, sir or man. My name is Officer so and so. Do you know why I work for Prince William County Police Department? Do you know why I start this afternoon? Now, I'm not I say, hey, baby, and I say, Annie. Then you move on from there. Okay, I started because of speeding. Can I have your license and registration, please? So, now, I'm not going to say license and registration, please now. Usually, no, or license ever show to or registration ever or growth compartment. And growth compartment and I said or armrest maybe registration should be on. That is where most people more ever consider carried weapon or more edit or more to and to be safe, you let them know say, okay, the registration I'm going to reach for it. Work them through the process. I just pulled over one time. Now that's a policeman. Now, I make two action can. And what I told him is that, okay, usually most people tell you that police officer, but I never did that because I'm not trying to talk myself out of the ticket. What I told him is that, okay, I have a gun in my glove compartment. Every time I say, do you have concealed carry permit? And I'm no, I'm an officer. I was getting the credentials. We didn't come out, and he told me why he stopped me, and blah blah blah. And then we went on. Into these are steps that you can take. Once the officer through, okay, my license is in the right pocket, it's in the left pocket, it's in the back pocket. I'm going to reach for it for you. So now this time, every police department they have a body-worn camera. You have to make sure that also when the corner stop. The take the person's name down. Or you will change your report me because it is a must. They have to have their camera on.
And I make us obey then we camera and I say we camera as me see camera na he will be a boy and I say bedi a camera there or so and I say ni so.
Camera no except not usually no not the more at the ever I think a channel to this but they say no be a devil Yeah, I want to air blanket, and they have to let you know that the camera is on.
Okay.
And you can ask that question: is your camera on?
Okay.
I mean, if they don't intend to do anything bad, your camera is supposed to be on all the time. John, it's supposed to be on all the time. People get written up, people get disciplined if they don't have the camera. And I've seen it happen. And these are steps that you can take. Don't argue. I tell people the roadside is not the courthouse. Do not argue on the roadside. And we are, as Black people, we are always inclined to argue with the police officers on the roadside. The patrol scientific one because they no one speedy. Just no one speedy. And then they be there. Just sign the ticket, go to court, explain yourself to the judge. So don't get hurt on the roadside. Don't get killed on the roadside. It is not worth your life. But I see it time and time again. It's always the Black people that want to argue when it comes to dealing with the police officers. White people will sign the ticket and then right away, right there in front of you, they'll tell you that, what is your supervisor's phone number? I want to call them and tell them what you just did to me. So you call 911, they will direct your call to wherever you are, and then you talk to whoever is in charge. Wow. I can't stress this enough. There is no point. It is not important for you to argue with the police officer. Oprah, that is it. He or she may walk free. I'm not going to protest. They protest about George Floyd. Thousands of people, millions of people across the world, and they protest. But George is gone. So that is one thing that we as Black people, we are at disadvantage. And we shouldn't give them the luxury or the reason to do what they intend to do.
All right, Kwan, we be so mesamba osubi, but I think say and then minya na nkasa topic we are need to be treaty throughout the program no. TUTU also. Hello TUTU. TUTU also ana. TUTU line I say I drop it. Hello TUTU. George.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. TUTU line assign I drop me and share. George, okay, earlier submission or can be a far equality and yet between you more IEP. But the question is another way I may be sounding say a year DNA Spanish, but on shadante Bibia emfa or more. Yaba Spanish and sa tuntum for no. I say ya jiomo atumu asen e before e di entia. E di na wonim fa ho.
Okay. O question ne say abrofo no age Spanish for no atumu esene. Yeah, e before enya sa. Hello, OMORAW.
Yeah, me also I know.
OMORAW, say averagely, we share the population of United States now. Abrafon being the majority, right now, I'm saying the second majority in terms of census, Spanish for. And one more abadu or more to esene before because they say no one more seem to be say one more Spanish to be their second language because uko school be abekum high school be abekum biano one more said that it treaty a Spanish language as an elective subject. Abrafuni be eka one even in a high school and investing in because woman who say no we share other countries are and America Ebosia and I say easy for them to migrate to United States. They are all Spanish countries, be it Guatemala, Mexico, El Salvador. Look at them; they are all just around the corner. It's just 1 hour flight. No do into amount migration. I has from Africa to United States and from Spanish to American. One more Spanish for the bang, one more Essene Africans.
Okay.
And today I'm to 1 A or more Casano. Because we do or you Bruni, and so or American Bruni and so Spanish. Because Spanish and Abe almost second language. What you say? Spanish and Abe almost second language. There is no way one more choose Spanish over us. She said when Spanish you need to compare Juma. No matter if you are sending a Juma here, if you are more school and I could take some certificate courses been a more compared. Why is she on camera for and so worry about financial?
Because of the language, no?
Because of the second language. So, I know they are very, very, very serious. Because I don't know, be statistics, view Facebook, not a person say, Abrofono, Tintuno, just about 70% of the population of the United States, about 400 million. I be before my friend say, Akata for no, and a citizen, no. And I know, okay, in Abuma, about 70%. And so, okay, Spanish for is about 20-something percent. Almost also saying. And almost so Atabua woman. So, it is the most integral part of better. Ama woman say America for a tissue over us. One of the compared my Bethany Jow. Most especially, among of be adapted strategy be say. We shall invest for mom HR this animal or HR programs. So we make sure or a bilingualist. I that say or can't Spanish no cover for no account. It is a only no HR job be and I'm so no can't Spanish no saka brofuntino. Or no he or she has an advantage over you. So I said I didn't tell them. And woman, in all facets of life, they are advantage in it. More excellent before this is here. And OMORAW, Kwame making some points there. The person, me might if we any AI thing in attitude for the say. Share. Abrofono, who call secondary schools are high schools now. Before Koran, yes, but sometimes, you know, Abrofono engage before Mano in sports. Either Koran to make or wrestling or bobo, and also or soccer, and also football. So, with a young statistics, you are there. So, one more rappers, Snoop Dogg, nominate 50 Cent, nominate idea. Look at these boys. Sankrofo bit to memorize it. Rap about 5-10 songs. I would dream. Such a person would maybe say, "Who is a dear pan? Dear Nebuka, who the man I want to use here." But woman in Korano say, "In Korano, call you the high school now. Woman Korano, pushing Korano do among any sports.
Sports and entertainment.
There was a time also a man about the wrestling. No, that's the way it's what high school the other person able do already. My minister, oh man about any sports because in the bano academically every quarter the results of the bano HSA or grade A student into a percent the bano specifically no or cocoye something important on percent across football. Now, at the end of the day, no, only 35 years, no, 36 years or retirement. yet na pempem hwa mo anya seizure ntini ayi nyina enya papa nto ompane saa nto opesa ne ba ne yeden eko school on you nsunya nwoma no na onja sport no because we sport no so a wo mo grade bi a mo de ma wo nti wo no na so untumi nsua de ne wo mo eye full time you know wo mo to full time class nsua de no wo mo nya yi no nti wo mo percentage bi a mo de ma wo nti wo so bi o te class no o cha 75 na 80 a wo cha 55 60 a ya ma wo ko maame no so ompede wo mo de maame ne tenase e conscientize maame no any maame indoctrinate na katatre maame na eventually no maame ne ti ase maame ba de yeden ekoye sport no enti no enya de a wo mo no abronya akora na ni sports ho krampo na most of the time no mo nka wo mo ti emfa nhyem de den to say no mo si ya bibifo no.
That means the corridors of power need the bed in panse a before no be to me.
Oh yes, there is no way the gap is too wide. Kwame Kabi say, Kwame, they are me person me say the equalization. We can never fight for equalization with the whites. At this very moment, you know, we'll say, they one more a protesting say, one more equal treatment. What is equal treatment? The equal treatment is transcend to the fact that we accept any Emma that is what I'm talking about. So clandestinely, so I'm catching will say, okay, ya penny, ya no more I pay into be any ya be treatable pa. How sure are you, Sabra, who be treated? Woman treaty a pet da and the end juma da because Ubia and Americans Ubia and OMORAW ya wonu hano. Any American dino was our friend. I didn't think that would to the dia was your friend African American. They describe you as an African before the American. Me, my citizen no. I mean free krumano. You're from African American. Obi a yewonu ha ne maame ne nana na busuya nyina oni ba bi ofi goma do free. You're from African American. Adentia. That brings the dichotomization, the difference. The white and the black, the gap can never be the same. Until we want equalization, we want equal treatment in the identity. And you tell them to the Marines. They are laughing because how do we start in the ancient days? And yet last them and it's us here. It's just such a. It is here you say you better get demonstrate if you Africa for near before no. You subano and your papa. You subani be over here. Protest ya New York. Most of them breaking into people's shop near the other. Abrofuni become win. Abrofunu be brenai ni wura was friend saying shop oku wi animano. But tomorrow you be say what say. Eya you omo disguise wo. But we check cabinet so no more who the counter so and they are mu drink the counter so showmanship. We did the countess no so asesa ne ma bo aka na do mo so mu tu rika nyina eya tuntum fo nko a eya tuntum fo no kwa na eyo wo mo ne white nyina na eyi but adin tra white fo no adis guys wo mo na e de ya ma obi ehu se ye na ya ade no OMORAW. So let me get back to what friend is saying Spanish no omo dominate yeah, friends are blacks, you know. And then the ASR and the Ubeshia Spanish, you know, I will be watching. On any bar, the mao no among them, your friends say, grocery store, and I say, what friends are more, no, and Koran penny whom cry about 11 and 12. My men on take us at the Spanish on Quanote. The man names who I won't go out tuning in our hand. They speak the English into my men. ene nkwara na nam no de bi se bibia na asade o mo to bia no de o mo beka bia no akwara no ete no a translate a kire ne maame say mami this is what and that they are saying. They have become bilingual. It's by all standard, their popularity and their numbers will almost elude us. And there is nowhere if it will catch up with. Into the own OMORAW.
All right, George, me that's me samba so tutu me wa kwa about the program no so. Hello, Tutu.
No, they will for fine.
Yeah, connecting is I don't know. Tutu ni so Asante my memory so.
No.
Asante yanhwe kromo a ne ekoso yi. Yen bibifo ya ye ho yi, ofa akatafo. Now wohwe sese George ema yehu the two no. Yeah, you free, you can say a bibrim ababidru ha. Ebi wa ha for ebi I can say as a permanent resident. Ebi so abomodin nya citizen. Na two when you know you classify as a like way African and American. Okay. Sa ebi before no mo free say omo free ha no. Send omo ne yen aye hu yesi free bibrim ne. Yete won buye.
Hi, I'm glad in Kajai.
What's that? And before any, yeah, it's not free hand. Treatment not 8%. Because they are under the impression that so only be no Catalano who can say they say that yeah and I don't match the situation.
Okay.
Now it's not much car as someone else is trade urban. Only home your customer can account for the OMORAW comes away at the uncle. OMORAW and for no any royal at a show at home and ma and Mofono. I'm on the base place. Is it there coming? Almost Baba do this level. Yeah, coming. OMORAW do this level. Is it so? One know we are very discerning. Yeah, what said what's your graduate who and name any swap. Debiano, one almost a book of my analysis and unique a car over in the almost and pet then I use with James Freeham, yeah, that's for him. I don't know no more any and what I want to say a Juma any other. But it's the same thing. So, OMORAW NPP and in 10 and OMORAW NPP or more. Is there something that we all, as human beings, have to know that apart from the flavor, apart from the flavor, apart from the skin color, apart from say your tension or your bar we have to respect each other. We don't have to like each other, but we have to respect each other. That is one thing. Make it not that we improve the and so because we are working towards a common goal. I think there is no about we try to coexist and do what is the right thing by each other. That is how we can all live in peace and harmony. But say we need to be nothing. Maybe bit my people and I need to be with my people nothing. You before I'm to home of Kwana or go to cry. So it's not. I mean, about this thing is going to go on and go and go on. On that, you never nipa, and they have to treat each other with respect. So, is it almost empire, but it doesn't mean that we have to also do the same thing to them. That is what makes you a better human being. Obia ono NC aha emfa. Obia ono any Asian. So what me look over the differences now. Now what you do with sector. That is how when you meet me at my assume
Whoa, sir. Question ya me beside. I remember as a time I'm by me call Manassas compare with drivers, I make call driving test. And go for na ye nyomotino na akatani or baby and all. I saw my can say, hey, why here on pass you? Just say the horses are lady need dear. Ube fairly. Or ye tuntumo, even do senka for senka with dear. A ubia wonene eyewe. What am behold me quite no ofeli me. But to me no super me amitimi hu say me hu fom so bia me ye. Mami ya kanini mwesi susa anti se ne won tokwa. And I'm best me second time because she has Spanish ni bi. And no de me koye. Obisam say me first we am I'm so maba back me second way ni. Why na dem kuna me kire we so like you say, I need nka obe fail. So hu. Enti akwaye se yen hu no kra na yen bi before no, ye no ye hu. Enti nia ekoso yi na me bi say nia abrofu yi support we a ye ka ho asemi no. Is it because of say yatena lockdown no e ka ho ni bi? Eni ye sika yi a asa entina abrofo ni show solidarity na yetumi de lutu niema and I say ye really no say amo ebo am ya protest.
Well, let me can't ask about question. Bibinia or no waha. Yeah, I friend African American. And a woman unchen or behind your own proactivity. And yet John, and then there were actually couldn't food the cry. One more young pay when you're watching. Or no, kind of say. You're from Madame for so many. On the corner of bring down. How surprising is it? It is. So, be on a free hat. You're not being say, oh, my maybe, and a kid and maybe a ton of out with your hand. Yes, time. They are on a coffin. So, another, we have to overlook that and live our life to the best of our ability. Now, one thing is that a amount for Eduma after you will get my baby apple. And that's what we after. And I say, fear more into no more.
Hello. It's from Fanchi. I say, Asante Ahoma no. I drop it. Yeah, I say and sabi to me akana. George.
Yeah, OMORAW.
Asante Ahoma no I wait till my yanhwe so obesa abaso bi ma. George, sa wo hwe ne yakoso ase the whole world will be a show solidarity. Ghana de enso ebi ekoso ho. Ebi nso kire se Ghana ni ayeye na ye nhwehwe anim. And I tourism ministry no organize na ye nhwehwe anim. Oni omo ya adwen.
Oh, me no mo nyaadwen. Ade ntira obi aye bi na ye de hwehwe no.
Is it because of so bia ye bi ntina say ye bi na say your point?
Unse Ghana no ye kasa too much. And you know, I don't know be aye bi. Every country, especially Europe, they are showing solidarity. Until the ever said the be kushu bia. Only because they had any issue anymore. I mean, I don't get it. Here, we stand in a better position to protest and to show our solidarity towards towards the demise of our brother than Europeans. Europe, what friend is saying, Germany, we no more a year below. Yanti, nyomana organize the Holocaust. You come a beautiful, I don't consider them she woman, we don't we know. So when we come to solidarity, we stand in a better position than everybody or than every country in the world. Because here you tuntum, and a tuntum will be or you tuntum be as for Africa. Be and war you departuntum will feel baby for. Omo Panama near that did tuntum from go Panama, way at Ghana, way Africa for. And you know, the tourism minister organizing here, then I'm supporting 100%. Yeah, then I hear no to say different. Yeah, they are any a year ankaza in our traditional way. Any into the Ghana for you can say don't mind them. Into be a show solidarity. I say a because of any patun too. And into I my yes, you say. I was saying, you see, ye into I na him for ye every into you are seeing on Facebook, I had the down. Ubi area almost yes, difference boom. Difference then they say, yeah, the name fat placard in Kuda so near the way they born a year, and friend saying, and conform free kuntum or muti a year nothing. That is how ye. And yet you could a placard, but as our wood is here, and we and you know, one more can say, Ghana for everything, just leave them to their conscience.
I think, sir, maybe I may not buy a drink a crack because I share last year, a year of return. A year in Krufu year, and I target because of say for some brothers and sisters.
And I be into since a year of return, no crown. I feel it cried the
because also after no year beyond the year beyond the return, and this share we na a course na symbols need be issued beyond return. I think that, yeah, but George young coffee, I think say you too kind. Young back to kind of saying back home young coffee asem. San ye kokosui Kwame eti ho kakra. Yen ye free fie Ghana ye kra ne ye no senate. Hello. Asante.
Oh, me who can talk am like a drop you.
George Mpacho jira so am Asante wie we na yantoa.
I mean, tell the camera who baby I'm line drop into. I don't even know what to start. I'm just going to keep going on.
And now without BB yeah, before. Say Anka say
ya do ye ho ana that's way na me bisa blacks no akata for ne omomu fie bibre mu no say na your relationship ete
and enina edum pay asan ba no mu nya na pay asan John said that you call me George in Kumasi for area we will be to Kuporia and so still oba na o koso no account no or how because of just you are making the right choices, you are making the right decisions and prospering more than this person into okay. And it's the same thing. These African Americans, most of them, not all of them, think that I had one particular person who told me that he don't like Africans because he still said, chill omo eton omo ena omo bel kum ha e be slave yeah eno intino and I'm so ama say no omo eso for kum ha he told me point blank that yes you contributed and other our forefathers contributed to omo eso from omo so no intina it more empire but it's not going to change anytime soon. People are going to keep their case that and their kids are going to teach their grandkids that. It's going to keep going on just like that. It's up to us to change the hearts and the minds of people, to let them know that we are not all the bad people. Same way now, black African Americans now trying to tell the white people say, not all of us are criminals. Some of us are lawyers. Some of us are doctors. Some of us are President Obama. Some of us are working in the Senate. So it is up to us to try to let these people know that even though my grandfather or my great-great-grandfather might have had a hand in your great-grandfather coming here, but that is gone. We can still understand each other and work in harmony to fight this racial inequality at possible. So, then on the net, we had the Captain Brian, or let our powers combine. The kind of powers in Abuma. We can defeat it, and I said we can bring it down. That is what we all have to start pushing again. We all have to join forces and fight and try to make sure that our kids see a brighter day ahead. You know, Martin Luther King, and then among for a march of Selma. Nothing probably changed at that time, but as years go by, things change. Black people can vote now. Black people are running institutions. Black people can vote. Black people can sit in the same classroom, go to the same hospital, sit in the same church with the white people. And the day is coming. It might take a while, but the day is coming. Yeah, we can all say that okay, this fight was not in vain. Now, one more thing, I want to focus it. I think that black Monkwana 80. Not Spanish for the you couldn't Spanish for it, but Spanish for no industry. Spanish for are so they are so scared of authority said you see Spanish here, but they will never call the police because they fear say if they are police here, not they deny them. It's the person. And the Spanish people, yeah, I have one Spanish guy, will be out Chesica or so, as Messica, yeah, also, will be fair. Will be fair, not your coin, or catch us, no, nothing happened, never now. And because no, I saw this happen. Or no, in the days here, it will take us no coin. And when there's no victim, there's no crime. That is one thing about Spanish. They do not report cases. They don't because they are scared to say, hey, they are over anything. Not going to say, if you good to me, if I don't so good to bedroom house one, or getting kata, maybe before one. And they don't report. But black people are not scared of that. They don't report and try to get justice. That is why black people are always in the news, and the Spanish people, just a few of them, come out to report stuff. In the tomorrow, there's going to be a day that these things are going to change. Is it going to be today, tomorrow? I can't tell you. But I have a feeling that if we all fight together, we might be able to cause a change.
We might be able to cause a change. Asante namte asante humena menko tutu so tutu mema kwa ba.
Ya minia.
Tutu ya na de wa bremu yie. Menim
bibia. Ah, na de mo susu mafia me kra.
Ye mafia yo. Wa homa na eba na etwesi na ekọ ye twa otuma na ekọ.
Na mulai no munye kra.
Omo tutu si katapa inji na ne phone eza.
Hey, Kasapa de say ne company na egu. Tutu mema hwa kwa ba biom na ye nkoso. E de na wo kan komo a ye di. E de na wo kafa.
Ukwa ntokwa na wo kawo.
George ma wa beso ye de yekum. Ye nto aso tutu.
Me take question no.
Me say nkomo a ye di so far no. E de na o de ka ho. Na me ntoa.
Efa de ekoso black Americans police assembly. Assembly they said and we are lucky enough to have a consultant or a police officer.
Oh yeah.
Now it's not coming and I made the American credit.
Takana so here pa.
That can say Yenianom akatafo da bia meka se do se nyina no we sympathize with them or their cost. But a normally pure Honsua, to frank it you, if you want. The customer back room say can somewhere 2003. I cut off 4P, catch him say. So far as I to the one of my police for background. I'm because I saw okay, maybe yes, sure. Say police me a background based on the color. Ampa my driver come say for like 15 years. My car over 500,000 miles. Me to quite George Union. The only time a police need stop me a time when I make call 85 over 100, which is reckless. Oh no. Me go job I be go say oh me to the police I stop me. No crane say speed I make na me call no. And my police need stop me. Now some go for say mo no. Me say police for no white for no. You be more hard naturally. Just like any human being, we are almost a racist. But some of foreign are just fraction of the white population. And yet, we have majority of the white noir. Almost against this kind of racism. This animal. Say, you kind of cry. Come and say, cry there. So, I go for a dim come more Europe. Eastern Europe, South America, Asia, a Honda with the real racist. So you depend too. Now what's how man so they are now there. As I said the union nipa. But come and say, I say, Oma common no P and now Oma G diversity no Oma G too. But still no na make can say, there any pursue. You will be more almost dear, the patuntum. Even say a crowd before Ghana for say the home in Fatuma. Young Ghana near you won't go phobia. Sir, we are Santinina, so Castle is same one I say,
Yababa who to their deal between or if you pay a coho, ye fee.
Thank you. Obuha na police in our stop on us. Pedalano, I said, who remain seated. But, yeah, kid and Sambia, police in our support on 9 enemy. I started, as I said, on the comfort to police, or the police need to need to know what did I do. So, what did I know? And 2 ways they are, definitely no. And then now, I have police in the Obeku. What I see, and the woman say, don't know so empejuma. It will have economic ladder no. Those say omukronio, what up baby that's America for more doors so come say. Okwa, urebe ho. Aho no abba abebe nyuma e na yenuanum nyina ya kwahwe abanfo ennenam ho. Na omo smart ne de nyame se nka, omo ko manum yie. Enti eso mbo modern no take school seriously. Na almost modern, na almost ye juma. So we ye juma na so we depend on who now depend on full stamp. Now funny idea be so tribu say broni juma. Ministry say enya dia sa no we say nyina no. Eso be brase. Ye won go for pi okromasi a e free Africa aba. E bi mu free South America aba ha say. Ebi mu ni nkata, but yes sir no. Omo yaduma eno makoye ma omo na mo dey fortunate for you no muni enkata ho ayibia na even aduma mu kra aduma me say ye fa black Americans 100 ya afen so no na emu 95 ade aduma no ba say ye fa ahoho 100 ya afen so ne muni patu pe na ajai no na aduma enti se o ye nyo mo kasa kire no omyi no ma bi efiri omutim so ye nanano ma bebre o ma be yesei na so mi firi omutim na omo bomoden na omo atro mo ku school na so omo ye djuma so me sa de ne de ya I mean there will be a force to reckon it but some to one some munya djuma na enoma emfata na mdu hu be hihye mu ya We had demonstration here, Kosia, in Yafuaso, but we have some criminals here. They have taken advantage of the situation. Omukosu mayhem. Omuya norma. What I say? You want engophobia. What's some of you? But a bit more bumpire say be say AC. We had a CEO St. Louis and in Baltimore some years back in one. And one I say, and I say, maybe here. Minneapolis, police about say damaging kwa sa enkrofo ya mko frefa ye bi akoso nkwa cost $60 million. Omunye na the whole US no ma cost about $1 billion. A hard time say omo ebo modern na omo empower mo economically. So ukwa ko school na so you adwuma o meye a ukodi full time no be as I say, na na me say you poempo e de no a ye minority ne de. We shouldn't expect say you benya bibia smoothly. Sa. Obama dwuma mu a, badwuma me yi, empany do say a white majority, but empany for me no mu de nim ye. Tutumfo because Omako school no, they've got a job on merit and through their productivity. And only I don't know. I saw things uncle for him also a bomb on my hands who living. No muja say, Omnum sita, baggy bag, yourself full stamp. So much also idea. And you see other back because I remember I could have bound for because we are Asia for Abacomacy or my very successful one. Obi a who now so my very successful. The Ghana for Comacy, Yakuya Nim. Africa for I say from the Bamon there. And I'm saying one payment. The majority of you guys mean no Duma. Who could this year? And no, and no basa no me. And for that, so much just idea. No, it's not a mere crime. Canon.
Made my last week not why here so. Yes, so share a tuntumo a ye kuomo. Set tuntumekum tuntum a dawson saying, set tuntum be our fiteni Brunin Sano. Eti niya koso ye.
Sasem we are okay. Macabre say, come and see home. Enka a basse Bruni Ekokum Bibinia. To me, no, a racial aspect and to say. No, you treat the case as pure criminal. You treat it moment here. You better than racial, that case, I'm losing the value. That case, a useless case. But Saboni, Bonia, one papa, Ekum Bibinia, and say, Modernus are evil Brunino. Yakina so, Safan Squad, the Manquano, Sana say. Near see just a Tembiano, near ye, and a to say because research exercise. A cut for to for a cool almost. Excess said them of phone as a cool almost. And a record. Cut for no cool almost, but I can't be cool. Me who say any civic right, a begina so I create demonstration. Me who be sad. Another Catani Cumbronia, me who say Mafubia Bate create demonstrations are a Catania Cumbroni, wait to Ebronintia. And means a case be Basia, and Cacasino, and Cayentino purely criminal, nearly racial ascertain to change. Because majority of the white, about 99% in one, and so say, and so racial discrimination, a tiny another fraction of the white, and almost idea. That doesn't constitute the general belief of the whites. And the entity are dealing as pure criminal case.
All right, so I'm call George. So George. Okay. Get you.
One said, in what is going on? The bias, racial inequality, and Sanamana we are talking about. But sometimes, we get emotional and deviate from what the problem actually is. It is not about blacks killing blacks. That is an undeniable fact. Say, blacks kill blacks more than any race killing blacks. But the problem here is Omo a yɛde tumi ahyɛ ɔmo nsa sɛ ɔmo mmɔ yɛn ho ban. Na ɔmo abuse tumi no. Na ɔmo go scot-free. That is what people are mad at. That is why people are protesting. It is not about black people killing black people. Black people are illegally drugs on the street of Chicago, on the street of Alexandria, on the street of Baltimore. Yeah, that is different from police officer you to me, I show that now that is what people are mad at. And yet about black people and Pedima. And yet about black people it is about police near Woku Bibini, Woku Ubi. Our Bekwa, Saman from Boni Nebia, and then the court, near for back door, near Sesame Tree. That is what people are mad at. I think that we all know that black people are not saints. Black people are the part of the reason why they are in the problem that they are in. But people are fighting for system injustice. Injustice is amount for a go through at the hands of the police force and as law enforcement and amount for content. And yet, I think that it is time for us to understand that people are fighting a system, not fighting black people, killing black people more. We should get that straight.
Okay. Say ye do ye ho a say tuntumfo so do ye ho na ye ka bomu a ye betimi pushi one agenda. Say wukunkun ho a na we are na se ne we dede hu akwa. We are sankokun ho. All right, anyway, just by the way. George Mayenko say ye kofie Ghana say nyire pushi agenda. Black Life Matters and then ye keka ho no. Ye kofie a say yi mu no ebi ni ho. Ghana yanko Ghana. Yim ya ye kan wasem wa yesu wa hai ebi ni fie
ebi ni fie sen omoro ebi ofie pa na gone are the days na se say de aniguye ntino amani o ma yeden asesa na me fa ne say ye nkwara no na se wo ya santini na ukoware obi a o ya igbeni a usiafo be ka sho say saware ne empere so wom se nne no mako bi ni nne mu but enye easy and as enye common sa but gone are the days 20-30 years back no na ye common say ukoware baby e be ka sho say slim na wo asantini ukoware ekwawa ba de bia madam bi na me ni debate bi and also baby a me mete efri baby a me mete ebe onu ni fie ekwawa dodo wo de wo akire dodo fie kwawa na mimi fie kwawa say usu fie kwawa because the free mimi fie edba fie any free fie edba mimi fie eyepe nzo bia me mete no wa baby a wo so te no kwawa nzo moro nti za wo ya santini na ko wari slim ne esema nkwa so the ono so go free slim na wo so ba wa de na kwa santino tano so wa nti sa Russia ayine die even you krum kra no aye west but people net tribes bi wo wa wo mo mpese wo bete other tribes bi and kra they have tagged them say wo mo de wo mo ye sick. Most this is how you are. This is what you stand for. When we are looking for people who are like this. This is the fraternity where we can find you people. Well, it is I don't know, but yeah, then they are quite internal wrangling. Yeah, then you come one you carry on. So you come one you carry on. But the Koba say yeah money yeah Africa Africa for any America etuntum for ebi hu omo krampus omo nya Ghana for omo nya blacks omo nya Africa for Okoka Africa asem chena the way and the be fearful of ɛne nsɛmfo a ɔbɛkeka kyerɛ no okura no wobɛnu obi kura no ɔyɛ wadamfo nso wobɛnu kura sɛ ɔne no kɔka saa asɛm even Ghanafoɔ koraa wɔn mma wo kurom ha ɔpɛ sɛ ɔma ne ba no ate asɛ sɛ ɔno de ofiri ha ɔne ɛwo no wadɔ Americani na ɔmfiri Ghana nti wo ne Ghana ni akwara ɛkasa ɛwo no ha ɔsɛ ɔno deɛ ɔno ɔyɛ Americani but ne maame ne ne papa ne firi firi Ghana so nti saa internal wei ni deɛ yikurum ɛwɔ hɔ paa yikurum ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnɛ deɛ bɛfa sɛ civilization nti ɛnebueye nti no ama akɔ fam nanso no still a ɛsɛ sum na sugya no ɛhyehyɛ aseɛ nti saa na nti ɔmɔrɔ.
All right, Asante, yɛkɔ fie. Hello.
OMORAW, who's that? George been there for 5 side. But I'm not there for politics.
Exactly.
Who's that? Ayana, you this George vote for that this franchise amount for. So a little party and a war power. Forget. Development, I want to say, Unya. One say, Unya. A Juma, young men and young women, they are more qualified, also Unya. Almost any, they have the qualification, but because say, Unim Upia, you within Unim, and Nakon, into Unya. It's their situation, and the black and white situation, say black people and white people, and I will be oppressed with it. But they are oppressing people because of the kind of political parties that they belong to. Obi Ebenya Juma. You a lot of instances. Yeah, too good. Electoral crime for time this come out by now. Obi Abamba, no other come will be not or the cover now. But it shouldn't be the case. So, in the young couple at home, fight it, George Floyd Memorial or Ghana. But deep within us, we know that we have our own problems that we have to fight. But all of the time, you need it, say, overjoining the world as a whole to fight for something. But sometimes, Yana aside Adam everything, and Yana. So, the and take care of our own people because of who they belong to or a party that they belong to. But we do see there. No, sorry. Young Kwan and you need there. But I'm not saying the one you are never going to talk with you there. And more discrimination. It is everywhere in the world, and it's in Ghana. And tribalism plays part, and politics even makes it worse. What kinds of to power, but what ban in that area? But what ban free to know? Yeah, will end to know what to know. On yet now I know Washington. Olobia and lobby. In the say about yet, I'm not a barren and starting the day. NBC MA, Nakasa NBC and starting NPP should MA, Nakasa NBC and starting. If that is the problem, I hear criminal. Yeah, it's everywhere more. And we need to set up as human beings and say it as it is. It is not one party problem. It's a national problem, and it's all the major political parties problem.
I think someone make a good point. I remember I said a year one Kujofiano, so Unimono, former Ashgood chief executive or contested our NPP ticket war voter region. Amotuaba editiano with a Otini na yakosuna. Amoche se Kujofiano no ye aquaquare a kenny into a punishment as a de emano into a near shese unia kono. So obey to me abuam puntu aquas and the because of say your tribal we are you believe in and I am.
I'm not quite One day, there's no call it. I was different time on job and gentleman. There is this particular guy, or standing NPP primary, engineer, or maintenance, current MP no, a daily move, and on my friend Ben Arthur. Ben Arthur no, many of them was not in the agent come last year. I think I said, Ben there, or a young guy, very energetic, very smart. Young could be me enya, but delegates have more air can say, ne papa a infant to me. What is ne papa a infant to me to young Tomano. And the cool one, what no, but because of the papa infant to me, young Tomano, no be more empty because they never find no mean na empty more. What is that? Even so, I have been after a walk on my path. Yeah, for the demon pond. But they be enough to free. I don't know choosing the papa. No, the choosing the papa. Our record is on our coaching to do I know. When we say in who becomes his father or who becomes his mother, but because the sender papa, I don't worry, Mampo. I won, a man of fire infant, ne fire fantin, the same one. So, it's a more, it runs deeper. But young years, they never come be there.
Okay. Tutu, young share. Insunsuanso a betumi di abren say about tribal way no a den insunsuanso na betumi enya because I na Ghana yamfa ya adwen enkoso kwa me edi kan aka bi ewo politics mu in general no
so trouble in the initial so edoso because it may drag productivity nipa obi o ha e fa say obo no homodin a obetumi aboa or community bi te say the okay kwado fiane no as good nanke bia ka mekan ono ko connections ake bia enkaketa na say ehehe no ko tumi contest ya ko betumi enya alobi enya development bia ba ho but na say na mo kan so akore akani na secondary party a ujina so hono so enya popular our sa communities lenti no uko vote unya ya me say ebe onwa because kojo fe no wagi din pa ikira me feel say bia oko contest no at least them in perfection ya do be win bananka me expect say enke be reflect kakra say o at least onya appreciable vote to be but the vote unya no it's nothing to write home about. Nti sa traba yi de ni Jesus so edoso so be kai a ko for time across for stadium o chinyi din edin ba ohinigan e no de kumase de no so eto baba yala but enka bi ba out so omontia say ye de across for stadium akoto akani enti no the pressure to water me sabanso sa ma omu chenji de no ba nko kumasi baba yara e so free kentampo yi ba bi ho ba bi kra kentampo ko nyo no so betra ho we o isemi esubesi na nyina kumasi de no e da so da ho asante nyina ma meka so wonya kani ntie nkyeni ne din na yemfa kani edi mebo ho amfo pia tebetimi de bet ye fi say sa papa no obon humode o magana eko nanim nti na de stadium no to no banka for dem de omo force abama na chenji ukwa santima mu a yo ampis bi o ha omo di akunya ne da bi ti se balodo ma no e ba sare ni e na akode o ai offense sato a e fe mbanda ono so e ba na ni but ya pene ama na contest o balodo nko akobe 3 times really akobe almost 3 times Untimi enfria sentimamu sebi amakotra ho ntimi kontinenta ho akontesa ma ya juwatum ho no mo mpre ya no mbepne enti sa traba yini de even within akamfo mukura no so ya sentimi na sebi apese okware broni kura no a so no ye be ubenya session of obushafo mbe object o mbe raise objection so mo mpre na ekwanwa de kwan be excuse nti so ba chincha nti so wale ukrum sade na koso but because of any bia bantino na mefa say aba from kakra but still no e wo ho Enti you di o man cry timunu kura no. Uko Facebook wa. The way do mo see dear santifo atem, na santifo so di bi mo atem, sa traba a very deep Ghana. I'm telling you, you deep. Ebi mo to aba based on their tribe.
Yeah.
They say, obi tumi ka tell so, bawomia, we fremi, entino, nanado, wia, nya de massive, na se no ka tell ka bi. I say no ka tell tumi ka say, NDC for mo wale NPP for Emma. Enti chiba ni say, obo wale afekoto, na NDC for bu afu pa. What I say? And so me santini yede bawomia jira ho, near the Alankas jira ho, amema to abama bawomia. But me am talk about man. Me talk about my cash. Me said that do bet me aboy party me and answer bet me ama o man akosoro. Me say me try bana say what I say time akofo eno na do yesterday primaries in 1998 e wo suya no. Me na me na do achi. Ba akofo wini ye no me be support akofo. What I say it me say sa but you be more pa. We are sentini de chia a sentini na so endo so no sentini amade ya omple obi mu so oye esremni de mana makora so uka so oye campaign okodina srem ba bi ekoka so esremni nti to alma no it's uncalled for. What I say obi o ha no so enka ye makofo office Accra and this for ayi and can for you to be a office on different some. Now if you say in a command office who come say nobody cares. What I say, baby to say I Abekuma North Waja and I say a Tobu Amasamai and a honor a kind dominated area. Entina Omo Muja I can't for my personal because I can't for those living data encouraging demographic, I can't constitute 40% and can for indigenous for forms 29%. We outnumbered them. Oh, Accra. Entina I can vote me. Yes, I come pre Emma Canina. I can even have met say, or could I say, Ada Ningo Pram, 7%. I'm pre, but within a catamade. What am I can for the also. Internationally, I can in the beginner. Yes, I can follow. I'm pre. My beer or Ojama PP, a son of Debra, the dear can do. But so I am canny, but at the little a canny. One look at the review question. Say, and answer a train, or much so a typical Usu boy. Then the dear a name secretary.
Oh, okay. I think
What I think that end or why exactly or minor down. The better kiss some time and send to move a camosa sadiri.
All right, it's for to tune about Tenekana. I think your topics near funny and Timian KBL. So far, I think the Miniaji who the Amfa last week. Young some politics ka creepy na yemfe and just one politics be 20th of June year no MP for primary sakwa kuyi parliamentary candidates be ejina wo empeswe bia so e de amomo ye hu se ye disqualify ebinum George question ye come ye disqualify ebinum ye hu NDC time so ne ye course so akwa akoye se eduabo bi na ekoso trend ben ye kikan komu sabri
OMORAW young can cut trend. Question me mediana.
Wo de sir both parties ni nyina ni say enya we obi abodua duaboyi
OMORAW de tene say ebre esesa nipa na wo so ayeden wasesa ohobi ati ase ebre esesa onipa wo so yeden wo so sesa ohobi say ye nyina ye hu enioma COVID-19 akofa edi aba akofa enioma bibri aba edi ekirisan ama enioma bibri a ye nti akoma enioma bi a esesen ko senti yinya akwanya edi ye no yenya akwanya amfanye oti ase yenya akwanya amfanye ntitu ni se meme yenhia mu bibri ne sa friend saying protocol measures bebree any I see nneɛma bebree ho kwan nti nneɛma ama na nti nneɛma COVID-19 ama na si kwan sɛ wɔ sɛ yɛyɛ no ebi ne yɛ primaries bebree a wɔ sɛ yɛyɛ dɛ yɛkɔ ɛne ade nti na ɛkɔhia sɛ ɛyi candidates no bi wɔ hɔ a we handpick them what you say binom wɔ hɔ a they deserve sɛ wɔ sɛ yɛ handpick them because we hear say obiara koraa ne yɛ dɛn obiara contest no bɔho na we no akɔfo yɛ ne bebree aba bi ne sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ ne bebree bɛba nkurɔfoɔ bi a wɔyɛ stomach politicians a wɔn no wɔn ayɛ bat lickers a wɔn no wɔn deɛ wɔn nim ara ne sɛ twobui na wɔn di akyire na yɛ nkɔ na wɔn di akyire nkurɔfoɔ no bi wɔ mu ɛna wɔn bi na ɛkɔ gyina nsuo mu ɛbobɔ dua no na duabɔ yɛ adwuma a nyɛ wɔn a na bɛkum wɔn duabɔ yɛ adwuma a wɔn a na bɛkum wɔn NPP saa deɛ wei a yɛkan ebi ntu NPP party mu da sɛ yɛ handpicking nkurɔfoɔ bi no de biade ne open contest ebie mu to hɔ yɛsɛ mo nya dɛn obi ɔpɛ biara contest na yɛnkɔ na obiara akɔfa deɛ ɔsɔ ɔfa na yɛyɛ dɛn na yɛkɔ na sɛ biribi asi ne sɛ nneɛma asesa kakra na sɛ nipa bi so ɔmo nte aseɛ na sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo nyɛ ne party no ho na deɛ ɔmo no nkurɔfoɔ bi sika a yɛde bɛma wɔn mo nti ɛna ɔmo de ɔmo ɛgye no ho deɛ a yes so no the interest of the party is the paramount ɛno ɛna yɛ no ehia yɛ George sɛ OMORAW George nipa bi a yɛ disqualify wɔn mo ɛyɛ nipa a ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔn deserve wɔn deserve sɛ wɔn so yɛ dɛn wɔn so ɛbɛpere dibrɛ ɛwɔ NPP abani but every we na iwom no enye conducive every we me no crampo de na I was of the view say senkabeya nke yinjama NPP for ni na anye de enko because of the current situation I wom nti mu kwa koshia wo bebre akwakoto aba delegate koshia akwakoto I mean it's a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of nioma ebekoswa. At the end of the day, no. You ever say more MPP for every day. More modern rana, but more crama and more boom rana so. Because there is no constituency. Who between our catchers the delegates and more than 100 and the Babae election.
Baba George, and the question is so would treaty Obia as a who seek equity my account with clean hands. So executives nifo say Niomo yan yedi mrebi de shewe ama ama na yedwuma se samra no etimi di B at yenye choose and pick just when ham pick we na mrane timi die bi no na ebi nim de eja mo na ko free
omo enya le sa na ye kan
mamema example omo bodua ne we okọ ye kan say etiwa east 4 candidates na contest a current MP ni nyina no ye disqualify omo e dey enti disqualify omo ye say sa candidate no aspirants no omo supporters ebumra so enyo no no hye omo so omo nkobumra so but ye dey disqualify omo okọ adanse asokwa Katie Hammond ho ekoba say ye say candidate baako supporters akwakobo constituency secretary yejano yese time aye bo secretary no oni ho ba we na ekobu mra so no na candidate ne eka ho bi aya mo me enka no kre
OMORAW also who I say with this pleasure na obia ne wo anya de enko and obia so endo atinye say adentina o sire wadwene anasese na mo no baabi a yaduro no enya baabi a yaduro ahogono so if you say NPP sa dey we didn't see that
okay
yeah kaka mma minka bia Yang and a ditty to mine.
Yeah,
You didn't in mine.
all right.
And don't you know, shall be na baby I no. And ya be able to be and the young star a baby. Nti srɛne yɛbɛsrɛ wo biara sɛ wodɔ party no deɛ a sɛ party no akoma ɛda wo so party no ɛda w'akoma so a deɛ ɔsɛ woyɛ ne sɛ wote aseɛ
Okay.
na woma kwan na because bebree na ɔmo yɛ sɛ they know that they are not going to win.
All right, George.
But wɔn political ambition ɛɛto hɔ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a no so bɛba wɔn TV so sɛ last 4 years
or contest TV. All right, yeah, that's it.
The next time I'll not just about contest and then you're going nearly powerful for you.
All right.
Well, the best say Omontiaki now the woman we each let the battle. I say, dear, you do much.
All right, me that say. Kwame Asante, my member, so say we are boy in near Koso, I Babe Koso.
Oh, no, the idea no Rebecca.
George and the do you hear some? Maden Canada. A dear now walk half a hon near Kosui. Asante. Hello. Asante Fia Humano. So Mamenko TUTU so TUTU.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, okay.
Ya Femetonka. Edia na ekosu ye na wakafa ho ne ekosu o NPP mu ne dua bone ye disqualify bi no mo outim say emra na eka ye diwe no mo so ediwe ba we nim de ntimi ndi o mo ase ye yi mu bi no mo wo mo edia na wakafa ho
the wakafa ho ne say those say you na o party mu but sansan sem no unfortunate saba eduabo menim de nti a ebi mo who politics as do and die politics abatoli is a matter of vote now our party mo ne bia decision bi aba na anya ode now we so kwako bodu ya kuku nipa no a etimi se wa na wo wuchi party no because nipa no so wukunu a ontimi se ameto aba e ma party no vote no increase. Any modern Ghana, then we begin dream be say, Okubodu, and as I making, and then NPP in Kuamuno and this mo, or the NPP and this in the Sabi at Tessie. BBR no be, Ako so no Kuku, you know, Okubodu. High time assessor, Subamboneno, Omuja, and Fatakura doesn't speak of the party. Now, secondly, I did be cost to NPP more. To be frank with you, some me manage one other boy.
And anyway,
sir, if we are your more every aspirant, the modalities in a conference, every TB decision of the banner. And trust to me is a woman. So the Kaya in 2008. NPP, ye mistakes be. Na mistakes na ye no. Take party na beto mo hu.
Nti aboboba.
Sa mistakes na ye no. Oh, obi o ha. No ma for kwanya so kwa bi so. No ma disqualify no. O ma ne contest e ba sa it create apathy. Obi o ha o ye hardcore supporter to a candidate. And you know so someone candidate, woman chance, in contest. Many Paquano, Abudabam, Abatonka, Ebia want to. We share 2008, Nanado, first round, Obiti, John Atamos, Obiti more than 100,000 votes. The NTR, Nankanado, here about additional 40,000 votes. But Kumasi Kromo Kuano, apathy, and Kwa Consumer people about 200,000 votes. This has amount about for various reasons. Your MPCB, best a throw of 4. Echo Sunday independent. Emo winning, 5 as a day. Emo winning. What are here? Ebi kura che kura no ba kura de atama esura man position man be ya this ni na ya hwehwe amfiri ho to be frank with you any pano mo modalities mo follow the SRD some has to say be a so you good standing member and so we share with dues and so they say ni pa kon antia after the vet and answer there no mo for report ni na emra out na mo spread the entire mo discover angle for no na wo say we MP and they been na say o ko to ba usuro I say you protect you city man means to be frank too apart from Mia or Ayawa so west or Goa or buy only 2 years almost until no and a coincidence or Ghana Silipacono or qualify Mama the quine now on Sunday who can set up an NPP no omto forms no or adapt to this the same modality obi obi had other forms no good fear on for for the communist inferior tactics just to prevent so people contest here. Na ni pakona contest ko chase carry a ni asafanya kwai so a disqualify no mo ni pakono ani pakono ko promise no so olusu ni pakono antene ho ase na so se oba be jade ya me amitu me so motin pakono da na onya party ni papa na mo ama ne kwai ama na nko na ode abufuo a contest independent ya or who quite be as or contest independent because what trainers have been a right to finish them. And so party no yes let him be yes repeat sa na bonny ring na ya frustrating for blue how to say or qualify and so this qualify no do on qualify no na sanko foi afani raise no ma qualify no obi to say yes Alfred Obin no or
boss
he said boss corruption tag be besin ne on to me and communicating well about how oil in the be a fire and so yes say no yamana kwaso on contest so be ni anya so be kwai and so over a year yakropoa Philip Adesia odi party anim lawyer ekuma party no me discover no
ventimi nature
kama na nko no nanka mudi raising ababeto am nyina kenka bi se o Philip Adesia say constituency ho no so you register member for like 5 years, but we about 2 years pay. So tributes for say no come de aba. No come assignment in na card. Ready near discover blanket. Yeah man because my imagine say it be a protect doku at one. I mean and yes say some years I no man we. Who do ma dey see do ma here me am come do ma. They see ya ajimama nu yap I had my man. Me, I won't be surprised. NPP, we are likely to lose the mouth for the first time since 1996. We are likely. I'm telling you. Because the difference. Who they look at? Maybe more election patterns. Who compare Doma Central? Doma Central. Now, not who won Doma Central by over 7,000 votes. But the difference between Admamanu and the NDC candidate, was less than 3,000 votes. Which means that some of the NPP people chose to vote for the NDC candidate because they don't want Admamanu. And now, yes, I'm on ground. Yama Dr. Yawo, no. Uncle, on say a prevention or our uncle. And the if it's about say, uncle say, the call for na be, our man the cross water, I'm to a basket and bar, but one another. Now, our it has someone to about, and someone to my candidate to know because difference between even the separate MPP and DC or the Mass Center now. About 8,000 penalties is Saka. Admamanu Aqua Bano about 12 years. 12 years. 12 years. Contest. Aba. And yet they are the COVID-19 because we are health minister. And you are not quite an campaign. And you know, I say, my special, and my come. Ono so wa come time was COVID-19 and so we contest na le fi se man kwai ama no ene na contest
na bro me dey ma min ka bibi say aso awu kan na e no grow but those who say most of the contestants now ya disqualify o mo do na every constituency so be to self Philip Addison awu kan Philip Addison nya me no mienu ha me no mienu enya na zia na etia kra yenim say Philip Addison ofi akutopon
no crapa on the dock and crap but I don't blame that on a EBL your constitution you know and I criticize them because constitution is say so we will have first like then we see that a crowd appointed contest and for no I criticize you and you know to say but what's about this 5 years? I mean, make you contest our front place, make you contest so cold, make you contest so kumawu, make you contest so the south, make you contest so weather, make you contest so Bama. I mean, what kind of constitution is this? It's something funny here. I'm not criticizing you saying, you know, go on and try harder. I'm just saying, instead of constitution, but I'm using the half price, it's baby. And you know, as a party, you know, I need a communicating well. I quite almost fast almost. I'm an out contest because I was a leave room for speculations.
Judge, now when you say a obi to say a Kalinti, when you say Kalinti,
what's it called? Not to call.
And so say about Okopan. I mean, say who say
let me so na half na kwame kuma na ma kwame ko minister ba ko e wale ne maame nti ne maame hwekuo odi ade kra oba ne papa ne fikikus
all right tutu ya na fa wanu si na ya mfa dwudi ne ba ne
you know me to talk with you and the party no ema obi a fair and equal platform na omo ko ta contest no so ko contest na so wo be lose na ya wa agbe say Ugo Gina independent, you know. Nanky actual so on the buy in a so. But the party, yes, I no for some excuses to be a prevent to a basanwa. Now my say this year, fair mandate, you know. Now, ma say the funny person and I heading, am I?
Okay.
And you know, so almost lesson be from what happened in 2008 year, and my party, apathy. Edi probably yema Ghana ye koya chibium. Nyamena dom that be amiko say NPP. He Frankie say ye extra smart here. I've been bet made the kunyana so for more than 30 years. Say extra smart here. Because based on my calculations, it's a small thing.
All right, tutu.
What are there? And then say me who come be a super CD no be a here.
All right, tutu we a running story to the one who be see. Nyame abesan to aso George mama 1 minute prepare na fa aka we na yefisi
OMORAW me da se ye be da etiefo nyina ase na yakosoro atutu ye hofo na ya hwe ho so yi se sabre ya ekonya bra wo se de edioma ye de edi agro mo ye hwe ho yi ne mo mpaye enso nyame ombo ye ho bai na onsu yemu na wotwi so yankomra emmeto bia me do bia ase
etiefo George na motene kan yedi adwumadie ne eba na wie yedi nkomo ade fa ye police brutality koso ye America ene na agye ye medie no nyina I think say yesua de bebre Kwame Asante amaye hu say odi take care mu na se police ni egina ho a no ahwe bebi a wo no se bebi a me wo no eho ye safe enye sumu hamu na watumi egina ewo ho na oba nso a webisa no ne enti a ogina wo so obisa wo se fa ID bra sɛ ɛhyɛ ɛyɛmfa no register wei no ma ne hu sɛ ɛno na wokɔ akɔyi enti sɛ ɛnyɛ w'adwene sɛ wokɔ akɔyi wanhwe a wakɔbɔ wo tuo fɔ sɛ bia wokɔtwe tuo nea yɛkan biom no sɛ momyɛ no dɔ yɛn ho na sɛ nyiyimu no adɔɔso yɛkɔ yɛn yɛ fie a Ghana weefiri ha political party wei nti ɛna mmerɛ bi etwa mu no akamfoɔ ne weefoɔ ɛko yɛ nti because of ɛno nti no yɛmpɛ wei no mu asɛm ɛwɔ politics mu ɛwɔ football mu ɛwɔ nea ɛkeka ho I think sɛ yɛadeɛ ɛbɛtwe ɔman no ɛde akɔ n'akyi yɛn nyinaa yɛsɛ sɛ yɛadwene Ghana ho dɔ nti me na medi dwumadie ho kyea me ɛma medi dwumadie ɛde brɛ mo me ne George TUTU ɛne Kwame Asante ɛde di dwumadie ɛyɛ DJ Mike na hyehyɛ dwumadie ɛha ne edi dwumadie si nyame yɛ adom na adom bedu yɛn na Yesu ama da sɛnɛ yɛbɛsan ahyia makra mo